Good afternoon, guys. Nova Epsilon 12 here with part 5 of my Bengal Nightpaw series. I'm going to be continuing work for the Thieves Guild, and who knows what else I'll find for trouble. You'll have to excuse me if I don't talk much today. I have a really bad cold, and I can function, it's just talking is not really a preferred means to communicate right now, so we'll see what happens. I just bought the home in Whiterun to store all my valuables in, and now I'm going to Riften, and I'm going to be heading to the estate to the west of Riften to accomplish a task from the Thieves Guild. Excuse me. See, I have 3 things to do. I have to burn some beehives, I have to enter the estate using the sewers, and I have to find the safe and empty it of all its contents. Hopefully doing this as quietly as possible, because I guess there's some really mean mercenaries on the island. So we'll have to see what happens. The last couple of videos, I did not have any mods. I honestly didn't know there were mods available. Oh, okay. So I was looking through some of the mods last night, and I'm always leery about using mods, but I found a few that should make the game a little more enjoyable, but not make it super easy. The only 3 mods that I have going now that I want to try is the Rich Merchants mods, which just gives the merchants a much higher septum value, so I don't have to go to different merchants to sell stuff. It gives basically all the merchants a 10,000 septum limit, which is nice if you're a thief. The other one expands the loot ratio by a little bit, so I'm more likely to find valuables and goodies in the various chests. But supposedly it's enough to fill your pockets without making you like obscenely powerful or wealthy. And the last mod is crossbows and bolts, which allows you to craft crossbows and bolts at the forge, which I've always loved the crossbows, so we'll have to see how that works out. what is this right here? This must be the sewer entrance. Okay, that's the sewer entrance. And I bet over there's the beehives. It's gotta be, it's all fenced in. Cotton flowers. I don't exactly have torches, so I'm gonna have to use fire magic. Oh, should be solid. Oh, I think I have a very good chance. Okay, so that wasn't exactly stealthy, but I got the job done. Right in the ass. Bad skeever. That was close. Oh, okay, there was a rope here I didn't see. What does this lead? That leads outside. I don't want to do that. Ooh, glass bow, door and boots. Definitely use the glass bow. My only question is, where do I go to get up into the estate? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I missed something back there. I'm probably going to regret this, but we'll try going up here. Oh yeah, this is a smart idea. This is going to end well. just the kitchen. Ooh, knapsack. Gold, potions. Ooh, I'll always take jewelry. Oh, right. Let's see what we got here. Push the Helix. Ooh, sweet rolls. So yeah, it looks like there is more loot in the chests. And so far it's been some pretty good stuff. I don't think it's overbalancing. covered with oil.
What was that? I guess I was just hearing things. Is someone there? I know I heard something. I guess I was just hearing things.
Hey, let's talk a second.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
You've made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives.
I didn't.
I've smoothed things over with her for now, but you can forget your cut. At least you remembered one of the things I asked. Let me see that. Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven. Just keep your ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll do fine.
Oh, excuse me.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
She doesn't have as much gold as she should.
All right then.
Maybe it's because she's a fence for the Thieves Guild, maybe?
Need something? I've never seen anyone My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in but if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so. I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows. Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
You gonna stare? See for yourself.
There we go. Okay, it was just her.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Come to see...
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Let's try Whiterun maybe.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Got some good... I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I don't know why. Excuse me. Maybe I don't have the right recipe. Maybe I need steel or something.
Have you met my... I help my father in more... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. All right, then.
Oh, excuse me. Close to the ass.
Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it. You think all the... Out with it. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next time.
Just want to check one more thing. There's another possibility.
Be careful.
And there it is.
Yeah, that's gotta be it, yeah. Something unlocked with smithing. Off to see Maiden Blackbriar.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I don't wonder how these guys
Oh,
find
it's you. Come to extort more from me?
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
What's your problem?
This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the
So you're the one that burned down Golden Glow Estate?
No, Mama.
Do you have any idea what that little stunt you pulled is going to cost me? I'm amazed you even bothered to show your face here.
These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
The only reason we're having this conversation is due to Brynjolf's assurance you won't botch another assignment. He claims you possess some sort of uncanny aptitude for your line of work. Quite frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Honningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Oh, huh? What happened?
You should try the venison. It's delicious. Cake pity.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Come on in. We got warm
What do you need?
food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Honningbrew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start. Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing aggression is just about done.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant, Malice, handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
12 damage.
There you are. You won't get the best of me. Prepare to die! Prepare to die!
Excuse me. that.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I could take over his position someday.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it...
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you, You're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Redistrubution? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so if you're in the area and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. Can't believe that worked.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort in Rift.
Here we go. Firewood. Thief stealing it. And 2 corona.
Yeah. What's your problem? I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves' Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Slimy bastard. Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Arengoth was a fool to think he could get away with. When Gullum Eye was getting us merchandise from the... It was so lucrative, Gullum Eye started to get greedy and cut us out of the deal. It started out in... Then maybe a few years ago it all stopped. He didn't even bother to contact us anymore. I need you to put all your efforts into this job. We can't afford any mistakes.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers, if I'm not being clear enough, for now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Gullum Eye works in the East Empire. That means he isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. If you discover Gullum Eye's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. What did you need? A mercantile. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them. Which there are the cut he... Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Good luck in solitude. Keep Gullum Eye alive.
So, pull up a seat. Have a drink. Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Welcome to the cozy little family. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. All right, then.
No killing or no pay. Remember that.
Well, you done or what?
What did you need?
Oh. What happened?
What are you doing that for?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Another corpse for the pile.
Got some good pieces. I don't claim... It's a sword. Listen, could you take... Thanks. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. Have you met my father? Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I help my father.
A bunch of firewood.
You think all the... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Two of those.
Whatever you need. By his spirit, simple and strong, I can forge.
You dirty thief!
You looking for a new blade?
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Oh, we'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful. God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
Oh, what happened?
Ginger. Pupper stuff. Maybe. Oh.
Neither. I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak for whisper.
They can't hurt. Uncle Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother...
You should tell her that Uncle is scum that betrayed his high
You betrayed
king.
us!
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Please, someone do something.
I'm getting out of here.
Fighting! Hey! Watch what you're doing!
Must have scared him off.
What the hell?
Some gate guard you were!
So, what do we have here? I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods... Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Now your blood is mine. Your blood is already mine. That's all you got. No more. I yield. I yield. I won't back down. All clear.
Oh, I hope I'm not infected. No. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Well, that was easy. I was also a little too easy. I smell a double cross.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Please, take pity. Oh, thank you. My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing... Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many... Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old... Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. All right, then.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment. As far as Golden Glow Estate, I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the... I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Where's these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
Watch the skies, traveler. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Must be my imagination. Is someone there?
What was that? What was that? What was that?
Someone there?
Must be my imagination.
Someone there?
I know I heard something. Nothing here after all. What was that?
I was sure I heard something. That's powerful, huh?
Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll help me kill. Look, did you want the information or not?
Must have run off.
Someone there? What was that?
Whoops. Wrong save. That was a wrong save. Huh?
Close!
What the fuck? How am I supposed to confront him if I can't kill these guys?
Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna... Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. All right. It's Mercer never told... Carlia is the thief responsible for... Help. No. Please. I don't know. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Are you prepared to die?
Here.
You can't hide.
You needed to know more? I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts. Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under... If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place. Exactly. For the guild to survive, this Carlia must have spent a lot of time and resources planning this. Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing but... Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I could see how well that went. Now you're... Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, consider me your new friend in the north. Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
Here after all.
someone there. Go ahead, try and fight back.
Excuse me.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer? No. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never... Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for saving. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Interest you in some marksman training?
Back with good
Oh,
news, I trust?
you're back. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other this should compensate you for your find. Don't muck this up.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the... I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. All right then.